So, I hear we're into some of the same stuff.
You are about to join the revolution.
The time has come. Your votes will never be the same. You are listening to a sophisticated conversation.
Greetings and welcome to episode number 53 of Podcast Revolution. I am your host John, and joining me via Skype is Bad Andy. Bad Andy, say hello.
Evening, gents.
Alright, he's a little quiet, but that's okay. And joining us also via Skype from lovely Nashua, New Hampshire, is a newcomer to the show, Jeremy. Jeremy, say hello.
Hello.
Jeremy, you need a nickname if you want to be on the show. So what do you want to be? Do you want to be Lance? Do you want to be WT2? What do you want to be?
We'll go by the Snake Charmer.
Snake Charmer?
Yes.
That's kind of gay. I'll just call you Jeremy.
Alright, that's fine. You can call me Jeremy Ron.
Jeremy Ron. Alright.
Yeah.
So, Andy, what have you been up to since you were last on the show?
Pretty much just working.
Andy, move closer to the microphone.
Yeah, I
Pretty
can't
much
hear
just
you.
working, drinking, and playing Assassin's Creed.
Drinking and playing Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
First one.
The first one. What? Fucking get with the times, dude. There's a new one coming out.
Dude, I just got Steam. I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so I haven't been able to play real games.
Oh, word.
Good for you.
Thank you, Christian Bale.
So, you just got it on Steam. That's cool. I mean, Tab, I don't know if I recorded it, but he's been whining about how much Assassin's Creed 1 sucks, but he really likes the second one.
I like the third one, Brotherhood. That was pretty sweet. But then again, it's the only one I've played.
And,
I was very far into the first one. I've only just gotten my sword back.
actually, Tab is in the studio with us. Tab, what do you think of people who like the first Assassin's Creed?
People can suck my dick.
All right. Thanks, Tab.
Excellent.
What is going on?
Wow, this is quite the echo that we got going on here. But anyways, Jeremy, you said you had something you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on it real quick. It's something that happened just recently.
Okay, let's hear it.
Boston's own Big Papi, David Ortiz, just not 5 minutes ago, stole second base.
Dude, I just saw that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty amazing for somebody of his stature.
That's
He
pretty
stopped
exciting.
halfway through.
But
Poppy solo base?
Yeah,
Like the slowest one.
Big David Ortiz.
I wouldn't
Big
say
what?
that's really a topic worth discussing. But
That's why I said I just wanted to touch on it. I really didn't want
Okay.
to discuss it.
and I know, Jeremy, you haven't had a chance to listen to our back order of episodes, but a lot of times when we talk about sports, people complain. So
I'll complain.
John doesn't like real sports. He only likes fake sports, like hockey. I'm actually just kidding.
What the fuck are you talking? How is hockey even remotely a fake sport?
I'm just kidding.
yeah,
Hockey's
like
the
pissing off
only
John.
sport.
John.
Exactly.
what?
How
What?
does it make you feel that I became a Bruins fan and they won the cup in the same year?
It either makes me feel that you should have started sooner, or
Yeah.
you picked the right year to start watching.
Yeah.
But
You're
you
welcome.
can't appreciate it as much as we can.
Yeah. There's all too many people. Too many people that have just jumped on the bandwagon. Not even when the playoffs started, but when we went into the conference finals against Tampa Bay.
That's why I'm not
That's-
the kind
Yeah.
of person that buys jerseys and... What the hell's with the echo? I didn't run out and buy a hat. Oh, I'm a hardcore Bruins fan.
You're making my dick wet!
Like, I understand I'm kind of new and I don't want to be a bandwagon fan. I mean, it was kind of a coincidence that they did friggin' awesome when I started watching, so that's pretty awesome, but I'm not going to be one of those persons like, oh, I'm a diehard fan. I watched them for the last 10 games.
Woo!
Yeah, all my Bruins memorabilia is pretty old.
Yeah, with your Samsonov jersey and your Jason Allison jersey.
It's an Allison jersey. I have a Patrice Bergeron jersey from before he was an alternate.
Yeah,
That shit's cool.
he's in.
Actually, no, that was stolen with my equipment. But
Yes, that was some time ago.
Yeah, all the same. I possessed it.
You did possess it. And you were even part of the Bruins Patrol when you were in Boy Scouts.
It's true.
That's right, Andy. The name of our patrol was the Bruins Patrol, and we had a bear symbol.
It's true.
Nice.
Actually, it's not true, but it's true.
Disappointing.
So, Andy, how's life up in Meredith now that summer's here?
Well, bike week's over, so I'm pretty excited about that. But,
Jeremy, how do you feel about Bike Week?
Well, I'm torn. There's the side of me that says it's a bunch of fat biker homos sucking each other's dicks, but then there's also the flip side of it, which is a bunch of fat biker bitches showing off their fucking saggy tits. Sometimes there's a sexy chick here and there that like to show their tits off, but it's mostly fat, saggy biker bitches.
Andy, you live in Meredith. Can you confirm this?
Well, I live in Meredith, not the Weirs, so I cannot confirm this. As I pretty much just saw people that went to like the Zeppies or the Inn at Mills Fall.
Yeah, it's mostly Laconia where all the homos go to hang out.
But I mean, I love motorcycles. I love the sound of the engines, just not past 10:30. I'm trying to sleep so I can wake up for work.
Okay. How about that? All right, so, Jeremy, do you have anything else you'd like to add about the bikers?
Yeah, I don't care for them too much.
Okay.
If there's any Hell's Angels listening, no offense.
Well, I don't know if you guys have heard the recent news, but Ryan Dunn of Jackass fame has passed in a very fiery car crash.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And apparently the police report says that he was going 130 miles an hour and had 3 beers and 3 shots before driving.
That's awesome. He definitely didn't deserve to die then. That's sarcasm.
How do you feel about that, Andy?
Kind of bummed. He was my favorite.
Andy, you need to get closer to the microphone or something. It's making me angry.
Closer.
Is that better?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I was kind of bummed. He was my favorite on the Jackass crew and Viva La Bam. Very entertaining guy. But at the same time, you know, he should have been smarter than that. Ironic that I just said that about him, but he should be smarter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that all the people in Jackass have lasted as long as they have.
That's true. He was also the main character on Haggard. Can't forget that movie.
What movie?
Haggard.
What's that?
It was a movie with all the Jackass guys in it. It was very poorly put together, but nonetheless, it's classic.
Okay. Well, let's see. It looks like it's about time to go to a commercial. Then we'll come back with some listener mail. So we'll be right back after this. Go.
Come on down to Blockbuster. Rent your movies. One night, just $6.
That's it? Only $6?
$6.
$6.
Wow.
What a deal.
How about video games?
$10 per night.
Wow, that's way better than Netflix. I can get it right on this very day. I don't need to wait for them to ship it to me.
Come on down, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Kids get video games for just $15.99.
Blockbuster. Yeah! Alright, wasn't that a hilarious commercial? Wow, we got some good talent working on those. Alright, so for those of you who've listened to past episodes, you know that we sometimes do advice contests, and this episode is no different. So Jeremy is going to face off against Andy, and we'll see who gives the best advice. Andy, are you ready?
Is that a real question?
No. Jeremy, give Andy some advice for the contest.
Try not to suck too bad.
No problem.
Because, alright. Games begin.
Alright, let's see. I'll give you guys... Here, each of you tell me a joke, and whoever does the best part gets to pick the category. Jeremy,
Right.
go.
So a guy walks into a bar and pisses everywhere, and the bartender's laughing, and he goes to his friends and says, "This is just a short version of the joke, mind you." And the bartender wins the bet, and he's like, "Why are you so happy?" And he's like, "Because I just bet those two guys that I could piss all over your bar and you wouldn't be mad." That's the joke I'm gonna tell.
All right, Andy.
Do you want to hear a funny joke?
Yes.
Women's rights.
I was gonna say that.
All right. Well, Andy wins because he didn't exceed the 20-second threshold.
I didn't either. Mine was like 15
All right, how about you
seconds.
shut the fuck up and let me host? Thank you. All right, Andy. Do you want breakup advice, dating tips, or relationship advice? Opposites attract.
So I got breakup, opposites attract. What was the middle one?
Dating advice.
That one.
All right, here we go. All right. Help. I am painfully shy around women I'm attracted to, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start a conversation with them.
Damn it, that's my question.
Much less ask one out. Can you help me? It's from Desperado. All right, Andy, you're automatically disqualified based on your previous comment. Jeremy, do you have any advice on how to talk to a girl?
Yeah. Quit being a girl yourself. Walk up to her. Start a fucking conversation. It's really not that difficult.
Andy, would you like to weigh in?
Alright. So, 3 things you gotta do. You gotta walk up confidently, keep your head up. You step up to the plate, as they say. Just open your arms, kind of like the fawns, and be like, what's up? And then ask if she has a boyfriend, so that there's no giant lumberjack that's gonna be coming over to say hi. True story.
Alright, Jeremy wins. Alright, here we go. A second question. I'm going on a first date, and I'm really nervous about it. I especially hate the end of the date when the bill comes. Who should pay? Should I offer? Should he pay? Should we split it? I need some quick first and second date tips. Signed, Who's Treat? Alright, Andy, do you have any answer?
I know you want to, you want some extreme, vulgar answer, so I'm just gonna say the bitch should pay and bring him a sandwich too.
Andy, you're a misogynist pig. Jeremy,
Well,
please
I'm
answer.
under the impression that this question is from a female.
Or
I
it
think
could be a gay guy, I don't know, but it could be from Andy, for all I know.
Well, if it's a gay guy, I guess the tab could really go either way, but I think it should be on the manliest man. But if it's a woman, the woman should never have to pay for the meal. And if a guy wants to get it in, don't ever let a woman pick up the check.
All right,
Just
that's
saying.
probably good advice. And so I'll say nobody wins on this one.
The typical answer is whoever does the asking out pays. I mean, if a girl asks you out, then
Well, Andy, maybe you should have said that when it was your turn to answer. This is too late now.
you're too late.
But I don't know if either of you guys have heard the previous episode, but we did get an email from a feminist complaining that this show was too sexist. So,
Oh well.
just saying. And Tab didn't really, he wasn't too receptive to her email.
Tab's not receptive to much of anything.
And that's when we say they have podcasts in the kitchen.
Oh. Actually,
Ouch.
yes, Tab's not receptive to many things.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not exactly the
Alright,
master of
holiday tips. Actually, this isn't a question. This is just a list. That's not. Alright, here we go. You ready for this? I am recently divorced and just starting to get out and try to meet women and start dating. The problem is, once I finally meet a woman I feel like I have potential with, I can never think of things to talk about. I've been married before, so you wouldn't think I'd have this problem with dating. So, do you have any tips on where I can meet women? And once I do meet them, how I can quickly think up conversation topics so that the meeting would lead to a date? Sincerely, Alright. Anybody?
Me first.
Alright, go for it.
Well, First of all, since he's been married, he's obviously lost his touch with the women. I mean, you kind of lose all hope with conversation at that point. But here's the deal, sir. There is no conversation. All it is listen, bitch. Get in the car, bitch. Yo, let's go to a movie, bitch. Yo, we're having sex, ho. And that's pretty much that. You fuck them, and you talk at them. You don't talk to them. They're women.
All right, Andy, what do you got?
Oh, the problem is...
Actually, Andy, you're probably learning more from this segment.
Ouch. I feel like my pride just crushed right now.
All right, well, and answer the question.
Alright. Well, with women and conversations, people tend to want to choke up around, someone they like. They want to impress them. They want to do their best. But really, you just got to kind of be yourself and then, just be more commanding. Take charge, roofies, What?
All right. I'd say Jeremy wins this round. All right, final round. And this question is worth 500 points. So whoever wins takes all the cake. All right, here we go. Dear Mrs. Webb, I am a 27-year-old man interested in a woman at work. We are almost the same age and have an excellent work relationship. Due to sexual harassment laws and other workplace laws, it is difficult to ask someone out at work. How can I do this without risking my job? All right, Andy, would you like to go first?
Quit.
I guess not. I'm up.
Yeah,
All right, go
First
for
of
it.
all, this guy has clearly never heard the expression, don't shit where you eat. And that's exactly what he's doing. You don't ask out bitches you work with. You ask out bitches that you work with, and you fuck them, and you fuck everything up. You know how awkward it is to go into work the next day after you fucking jizz bombed a bitch right in her eyeball? That shit's awkward as fuck. You don't want to do that. I mean, come on, dude, get with it. Don't ask out girls that you fucking work with. Don't fuck them, because when you jizz bomb in their eye or in their mouth, you're not going to want to look at them the next day at work. You're going to be like, no thanks. But nice try.
That sounds like a tab answer to me. Andy, what do you got?
I'm gonna have to agree. Don't shit where you eat. What? I mean, you spend, typically 8 hours at work. Why would you want your potential significant other there too? You need some time away. I mean, you're gonna get pissed off at them. Or you can be that annoying work couple that they'll lovey-dovey in the office making coffee or something.
Andy, how many times have you played the advice contest?
I don't think I've ever won. I don't think you like me very much.
No, that's not what I asked you. I asked how many times you've played. I know how many times you've won.
I don't know. You?
All right, well, your streak continues. Jeremy, welcome to the show. You win.
Excellent.
Sorry, Andy.
I'll get over it.
But, all right. We'll do one bonus question. I'll find a super short one, and then... But, Jeremy, I'll give you the say on what the topic should be. Should it be marriage, neighbors, parenting, or personal issues?
Parenting, most definitely.
All right. Here we go. I'll look for a really short one, and then we'll go. All right. Here we go. Dear Mrs. Webb, I had an abortion 2 years ago when I was 17. All right, we got terrible people on the panel. I had an abortion 2 years ago when I was 17. My mother and I were going through some hard times, and she does not know about it. We have become very close and have fixed a lot of the problems. I have changed too. I have told her about a lot of things that have happened. Should I tell her about this?
No. Clearly, the only reason she even got the abortion was because she missed out by like 2 or 3 months, pregnant and 16 on MTV. So, if if she had made the cut and not turned 17 2 months too early, then she clearly would have still been carrying this child. And if you're trying to patch things up with your mother, you don't want to tell her that you just had an abortion. She's probably some Bible-slinging whore anyways. So you tell her you had an abortion, she's going to take out the good book and smack you upside the head with it. Maybe even give you a concussion, set off some kind of brain aneurysm, and you're going to be out on the fucking floor. And then, who even knows? You might be homeless. But what the hell do I know? Go ahead, tell her.
Oh, did you ever have an abortion?
Several times.
All right, Andy. Would you tell the mother?
I honestly cannot top Bible thumping whore. It's physically possible.
Okay, so you're conceding.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy, you're the double winner. All right, bask in your glory. All right, give us a celebration speech.
Well, I came in today expecting to win, so I brought my A game, and I came out on top, victorious, pissing V's on the competition.
All right,
Shake and bake.
As of right now, you are the only person on the show that I can think of who has a perfect record.
Excellent.
Because Tab lost to me last time. But you'll have to face Tab sometime soon, and Andy and I can be the judges.
Tab seems like a pretty formidable opponent.
I think he's ready to take on the challenge. And we'll see if he finds you as detestable as he finds K-Cap.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
I know you find K-Cap to be detestable.
No, he's the main.
He loves trolling people in Left 4 Dead.
I love trolling people IRL.
Alright, speaking of trolling, it's time for a commercial. We'll be right back.
Can you believe the new Harry Potter Part 7, Part 2, Part 3, 6.2 beta version is coming out?
I'm so excited. I saw part of a leaked version online, and the special effects weren't done, but it's so sweet.
Oh my god, I saw that too. Well,
I'm so excited.
Daniel Radcliffe, he's such a star.
Harry Potter dies. I spoiled it.
What?
Harry Potter dies.
Harry Potter. His name's Harry. Like my scrotum.
It's gross, man.
I always hope to see some boobies in those movies.
There's enough for the story, man. They won't help it.
I bring my book and I highlight all the parts that show up in the movie and in the book at the same time. Go see Harry Potter when it's in theaters. I'm sure it'll be sweet.
In 3D.
Alright, and we're back.
Welcome.
Oh, Andy's trying to upstage me.
Oh, somebody's trying to take over the show here.
No, go ahead, Andy. Go ahead. I'm listening.
You're gonna be that way.
No, you think you have what it
Greetings
takes?
and welcome to Podcast Revolution Extreme, Episode 1. I'm your host, guy that's better than John.
Wow.
See?
He's really taking it and stomping it out, huh?
Yeah, he's showing me up. Go ahead. I'm listening.
That's pretty much all I got. 53 episodes, and that's the best I can do.
Good
Well,
job,
if they
bro.
don't like it, they shouldn't be faggots then.
It's better than Rush Limbaugh.
Fun.
Andy's having a gay old time.
It's the gayest possible.
Alright, Andy's touching himself.
All right.
That was a good one. Alright, so,
Good
Jeremy.
segue into our next topic.
Alright.
Alcoholism. How alcoholic do you have to be to drink? We'll make this into a little game. We'll call how much of an alcoholic do you have to be to drink? We'll start off with vinegar. What do you guys think?
Moderately alcoholic. Moderately inalcoholic.
Yeah.
I'd say Cage's level.
Okay. Andy?
Andy, move
Okay.
closer.
You're closer.
Showed me.
Alcohol and vinegar, so what would be the point? I mean, is there like a way to get drunk? I mean, if there was like some way to drink like 6 gallons of vinegar for the equivalent of like half a shot, then yeah, you're pretty friggin' alcoholic.
Like Banaka.
You know, like
Yes.
if you're not drinking like 3
We'll get to Banaka.
Alright, move on.
Right. Mouthwash.
I'd say you're definitely trying to get over. You're trying to reach a bit far with that one.
Yeah, I'd
Not
agree.
the non-alcoholic mouthwash. I'm talking old school Listerine.
Burn and everything.
Yeah, still something wrong with you if you're trying to get drunk off that.
How about Janka vodka? That's pretty moderate.
No, you gotta be like a freshman in college.
Yeah, someone who had like $4.
Yeah, I was gonna say a cheap freshman.
I got $3. I want to get shit faced.
And I want to drink like rubbing alcohol.
No, we're getting to that too. All right, next, rubbing alcohol.
Alright, something's wrong with you then.
That's scary. You can go blind with that crap.
I don't know. Rubbing alcohol, like you said, tastes like Janka vodka. So, which is the lesser of two evils here?
Why are we asking all these questions anyways? Why did you hijack my show to ask these questions?
Well, my ex-girlfriend lives with this kid who just is always fiending for a drink. If there's alcohol in the house, he'll find it. They had to hide the vanilla extract because he was drinking it.
Alright, so
Which brings us to the next. How alcoholic do you have to be to drink vanilla extract?
you have to be a winner. You have to be definitely a winner.
Yeah, I don't find vanilla extract too appeasing in and of itself.
Andy, have you ever done that?
In an attempt to make vanilla Coke, yes. It was
That's
very-
not the same.
it was
It's not
a
the same.
depressing time for me.
Alright, so, Jeremy, is this individual old enough to purchase alcohol for himself?
Absolutely.
Does he have a job?
I think so.
So he can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He makes money so he can purchase his own alcohol. But
He
he's
has the ability and he has the means.
like real alcohol. Instead, he's
Yep.
drinking household items that contain trace amounts of alcohol.
Yes.
Okay. He
That's-
could be an alcoholic.
Yeah. Apparently, he will kill a 6-pack a night.
I'm
If-
very proud of him.
Yeah.
Now, what do you kill a night?
10 Jews.
10 Jews.
10 Jews. That's
All right.
average. I mean, on a good night, I can get up to 25.
So you're pretty much like the opposite of the Inglorious Bastards.
Right.
All right, that's admirable, I suppose.
Pretty good movie. I enjoyed it.
Well, you got to stand for something, right? Anti-Semitism is what I stand for.
So those who don't stand for anything will fall for anything, or something like that. But so you're saying it's better to stand for something terrible than to not stand for anything?
Exactly.
Okay.
You pick up quick.
So if you stand for stomping on kittens, that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's about on the same level as where I'm at, so.
How about
And
if
while I don't condone it, it is still some kind of moral fiber, albeit not very good.
how about if you combine it and say stomp on furries?
Then we're getting more on my page here.
All right.
But are we talking furries as in faggots or furries as in baby mice? Because I think stomping on furry baby mice is just out of line. That's kind of a waste. I mean, I could feed those to my snake.
Well, haven't you put them in the microwave before?
No, that was a cat.
That was a cat.
Yeah.
All right. People, just so you can understand what kind of person Jeremy is, one time I was talking to him on the phone when we were younger. This was around Christmas time.
Oh, the Santa Claus story.
Yeah, and his sister, how much younger is she than you?
8 years, so...
She was probably 5 or 6.
Yeah, about that.
And you told her you're on the phone with Santa Claus. And do you want to reenact the conversation?
I don't
that you had
remember
with
it.
your sister?
I told her that she was being bad because she was annoying me. And then I proceeded to tell her that Santa Claus was coming to get her because she was being bad. And I threw a blanket over her. And
No. You're jumping ahead. You said Santa was on the street with his reindeer and he was drunk and he beat the reindeer up.
Santa had beaten the reindeer up, and the reindeer were all banged up, and it wasn't a pretty sight. And
you said he was coming to the house, so then she ran and hid under the covers.
Yeah, Santa was coming into the house, and he was pretty beat up, and he was all bloody. So she hid under the blankets. Then I presumed to hit her repeatedly, and I told her that it was Santa Claus. And
Santa, stop it!
Yeah, she's not a big fan of Santa Claus from that point forward. I'm sure she was relieved when she found out there was no Santa Claus rather than upset.
A few weeks after that, I was at your house, and your mom asked her if she wanted to go to the mall to see Santa. And she started crying and said no.
I actually told my mom about that a couple months ago.
Oh yeah? How did she feel about that?
I think we were laughing.
Oh boy. You were a horrible brother.
Yes, at times I was.
And I remember one time you stole stuff from her birthday card, and then your mom yelled at you, and you got mad afterwards, and you're like, why does she always blame me? And I'm like, well, because you did it. You're like, well, that's not the point.
It's
good times.
And
Andy,
I took her match cars and threw them in the toilet.
Andy, did you ever have any sibling difficulties?
I was the youngest of 4, so yes.
What did they do to you to torment you?
My brother used to pick on me a lot. Nothing too entertaining, unfortunately.
Well, how would he pick on you? Would he throw stuff at you? Like,
Oh yeah,
would he poke you?
throw stuff, hit, typical older brother stuff.
Okay.
I mean, he was the youngest for a while, and then I came around, so I mean, there's that whole jealousy thing.
Crickets.
Yeah, pretty much. And on that note, I'm getting out of here.
All right, Andy. It's been good having you.
I try.
And, all right, we're going to go to another commercial, and we'll come back with recommendations and end the show. So, we'll be right back.
Hey, my name Big Jim. Come on down, Big Jim Gun Shop down here. I need all of New Hampshire. We got a big gun, we got a little gun. We got handgun, shotgun, we got rifle, we got anything you need. You got a gun, you want a gun, you come on down and get a gun.
Bang, bang, shoot.
Oh, that's my little son, Little Jim. Hey, Little Jim, see how I need to call the camera right here.
I hit a bang, bang.
You need ammo, you need guns, I'm the man to see. You come on down, Big Jim Gun Shop. We got SIG, we got Glock, we got Tiger shotgun, we got Mossberg, we got anything Remington, we got everything you want, you need it. Come on down, come on see Big Jim. Just after me by name. You got Big Jim sent me down there. We give you a 10% discount. We even got free chewing tobacco for fur on customers. Come on down to my shop. Ready? Come on down.
Bang, bang. All right, and we're back. All right, wasn't that a great commercial there? All right, so Jeremy, I understand you want to do recommendations.
Yes, let's do books.
All right. How about you take fiction and I'll take nonfiction?
Sounds good to me.
All right, start us off.
All right. Here's a fiction novel that I would stay away from if I were you. The Bible. King James Version specifically. I mean, it's full of crazy stories and wondrous lore from yesteryear, written by a bunch of googly old hacks who just gathered around a big table and decided, hey, let's throw a bunch of weird stories together that make no sense and are absolutely unbelievable. And then we'll get a group of people to come together and believe a bunch of weird bullshit that didn't really happen. And yeah, that's a great read. I mean, I'd rather read a science fiction novel. But that's just my personal recommendation.
So you
What do you
recommend that people don't read the Bible?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So what are you recommending that they do read?
Well, I'd go for more of a Stephen Colbert, I'm America and so can you. I mean, it's a better fiction novel than the Bible. It's a better read. There's more funny parts to it. It's not all depressing crap.
I'm pretty sure that's nonfiction.
No, it is fiction. Yeah, it's fiction.
I mean, technically, Stephen Colbert is a fictional individual.
True. And if you read the book, it's all ridiculous crap.
Oh, he read the book to me. I got the audio version on Overdrive for free.
So you know how ridiculous it is.
It is pretty ridiculous.
It's pretty much a non-fiction. I mean, yeah, it's fiction.
Okay.
I wouldn't classify it as non-fiction by any stretch. Mm-mm.
All right, then.
It's too funny.
For my recommendation, I'll recommend that you read the Brady Games edition of the strategy guide for Final Fantasy VII.
Good read.
Not only does it give you in-depth analysis on how to beat the game, but it gives you in-depth character analysis so you can learn who the characters are. And I believe you even used that particular strategy guide for a report in middle school.
I did. I used it as a basis for one of my reports on Final Fantasy VII, which I later had to change to, I believe it was Dwight Eisenhower.
Yes. But it was interesting seeing you stand in front of the class and describe Cloud and Barrett.
Hey, I even made pictures on Microsoft Library in computers class. I went pretty in-depth with that report, but the teacher obviously didn't appreciate it.
The hairy Bulgarian.
Yeah, she needed to learn how to shave. Do a little bit of ladyscaping.
Oh my. Alright, well, looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode. Do you have any closing words?
Yes. Montreal Canadiens fans, in your face!
Alright, and do you have anything you'd like to say to Tab, whom you've never spoken to before, but do you have a message for him?
Tab, you seem like a good guy, but I'm going to test you in the next advice column.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, I'd like to thank Jeremy for joining us. I'd like to thank Bad Andy. I'd like to thank none of our listeners because nobody emailed the show this time. And I'd like to thank myself because without me the show wouldn't be possible. Alright, so say your goodbyes.
Bye-bye.
Alright, Das Vidania, everybody. Das Vidania.